Welcome to Digital Marketing ROI, the podcast that connects marketing to your business's revenue and covers everything you need to know to stay up to date in this crazy digital marketing world.
Welcome to Digital Marketing ROI. Today's Tip Tuesday, and I'm your host, Shannon Allen. Today's tip comes from Derek Falter, who is one of our digital marketing consultants at FDS. Here is Derek's tip. Millennials and Gen Z don't bank the same way that their parents do. Credit unions that update their offerings and adjust their marketing strategy to talk to younger audiences set themselves up for long-term success. Derek's really highlighting something that's happening across all industries, but it's especially critical for financial institutions like credit unions. The way younger generations interact with their finances is fundamentally different from previous generations, and the marketing has to evolve to match. Think about it. Millennials and Gen Z grew up with smartphones and they expect everything to be digital first. They're doing mobile deposits using peer-to-peer payment apps like Venmo and managing their finances through apps rather than visiting physical branches. If your credit union's marketing is still focused on traditional benefits like friendly local service, you might be missing the mark with these audiences. The numbers really do drive this home. Research shows that 73% of millennials and 84% of Gen Z prefer to bank digitally rather than in person. They're also more likely to research financial products online before making decisions, which means your digital presence and content strategy become absolutely critical. What's interesting is that these younger audiences aren't necessarily looking for the biggest banks with the most locations. They want convenience, transparency, and digital tools that make their lives easier. Credit unions actually have a huge opportunity here because they can offer that personal touch combined with modern digital services. The messaging has to shift as well. Instead of talking about family values and community banking, you might focus on things like mobile-first banking or transparent fees or financial wellness tools. It's not that the core values of credit unions don't matter. It's that you need to communicate them in a way that resonates with how these generations think about money. Social media becomes incredibly important for reaching these audiences as well. They're getting financial advice from TikTok and Instagram, not from newspaper ads or radio spots. Your marketing strategy needs to meet them where they already are, with content that actually helps them solve real financial challenges. The credit unions that recognize this shift and adapt their marketing accordingly are going to build relationships with customers who will potentially bank with them for, let's say, 30 or 40 years. That would be the goal, right? That's the kind of long-term thinking that can really pay off. That's it for Tip Tuesday. I'm Shannon Allen, your host. Thanks for listening, and tune into next week's episode of Digital Marketing ROI.
You've been listening to Digital Marketing ROI from Federated Digital Solutions. Do you have an idea for a future episode or a burning digital marketing question? Text ROI to 45364 to get a link where you can share your idea. Subscribe to get new episodes every other Thursday, plus Tip Tuesday insights every week.
Podcasts by Federated Media.